What's up, guys? Welcome back to Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. This video is going to focus on entering the transport rooms. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading to this area where I got shown up on the map. Now, because of this video is going to consist of lots and lots of backtracking, I'm going to cut quite a lot of that out. Because, I'm sure by now you know your way around and everything. I will record the parts that I'm heading out of this area and towards the transport room. And I'll be introducing that. So the first thing we are going to focus on is exiting this entire section of the game. Getting out of the ravine dig site and heading towards that red gate that's unlocked. So give us access to the transport room. Now, special announcement I do want to make for this video is that this is actually going to be my final video for post-recording. Now, if you've actually been watching my playthrough throughout the entire game, you'll know that my first 32 videos have been post-recording. The reason for that is due because that I didn't have the proper hardware at the time to actually do live recording. So this footage that you're actually looking at from the videos 1 to 32 is actually older footage. It's it was recorded a long time ago, but the commentary that I'm doing is actually newer. So keep that in mind. And the next videos, the videos 33 onward, is kind of the opposite. It's actually newer footage, but the commentary is older, because it was actually live recorded. So at this point in time, I've actually beaten the game. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the post-recorded commentary. I personally, I just got to be honest, I personally don't, prefer post-commentary as much, post-recording, I mean. I prefer live recording. So I'm really happy that I've gotten the Elgato capture card and so I can record all of that. So I just wanted to make that clear for anybody who has been following this playthrough and everything. For me personally, my preference is live recording is better. So with that being said, this video is going to be the final video of post recording, and heading into the next video we'll be starting live recording. And you'll also notice a difference in increase in the graphics as well, because the Elgato capture card actually outputs the videos for some reason in a better graphic quality than what these last 30 or so videos have. And my previous capture card that I had was a Roxio, and it just didn't do that well. So anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to go too much into detail about that, but that's basically what this playthrough has been consisted of. That's why sometimes the first 30 videos have been a little inconsistent to what my gameplay has been, as far as my commentary, because it's kind of hard to sync it together because you have to kind of remember, everything that you're doing. Anyways, that's it for that. Now, what we're going to be focusing on is we're going to be backtracking to the transport room area, and at this point in the game, you should have 25 memory shards. This is a 100% playthrough. Everything that you've been collecting, if you've been following along, you should have all the items necessary at this point. So now it's just a matter of finding our way to the transport room, which is that area that I told you about. We're going to be heading to right here, actually. Right up here. So these are the doors that look like the transport room. They kind of look a little different. It says room of transport. And this is actually a new element introduced to the game that we finally have access to, which will enable us to fast travel around the world to different areas. So we no longer have to backtrack, for all the way, from one end of the map to the other end of the map. We can actually use these fast travel locations. So the way this works, this is kind of a cool little area. It has like ticking clocks. It kind of reminds me of Back to the Future for some reason. So the way this works is basically you set the destination by turning a dial that's kind of like a clock.
Remember, this room go to lots of different places.
And when you do that, you can flip the switch and it will transport you to that location. Now, as you can see, there's actually 2 areas that are blacked out right now because we don't have access to them. One of them being the 4th section of the game, which is going to be the Crystal Palace area, which we're going to be covering in the next videos. And then the other one being the Black Castle. So far we only have 3 areas that we can transport to. And I'll show you how this works. You just basically flip the dial and flip the switch. Activate the lever. And it'll take you to that area. And everything will start shaking. It's kind of cool. And you'll see this very bright light. And here we are. Now you exit the door and you'll find out where you're at. Or you can look at the map. So right here we're right close to the excavation site. And that is actually not where we're supposed to be. We want to actually go all the way up to past Hamway Falls to the right where the Dangway Forest area is. And that's where the Pell Bridge area is. So we want to go to that transport room. So I was pretty much, you know, just fiddling around with this thing and trying to find out where each area, or you know, where it took me to for each area. Now we're going to head through this one. And also keep in mind when you, in order to actually unlock the transport room for each area, you do actually have to travel there. So that's kind of what I was doing, was I was traveling to each area so I can unlock it on the map. See, now you can see that the room of transport's unlocked near the Navy Kingdom headquarters. And that's obviously not where we want to go either, because that's, you know, that we just completed that area. So the last area, it has to be the blue one. And this will take us back to like the beginning, first section of the game. These are basically the, you know, the 3 sections that we completed. So this is actually the correct transfer. And here we are at last. So this is where we want to be. This is way, if you remember this place, this is way back at like almost the beginning of the game. The research wing and the experiments wing. And not the very beginning of the game, but we have to backtrack all the way through Kanea Valley, through the Munia Fortress, Moving Bridges area, and the Dangway Forest Tower. And right to the left of the Dangway Forest Tower is the Pell Bridge area, which will be gaining like 5 new items in the Pell Bridge area. And that'll be actually detailed in the next video, on the first live recording video. So now we want to exit the transport room. Now I did want to mention in this video, I've actually introduced this enemy before, but they're these alien-like creatures. And I'm going to show you exactly just how gruesome and powerful these enemies really are. And they are like a totally different level compared to all the enemies we've ever faced. So I'm going to cut the video right here, where I'm actually going to be entering the area where we'll be fighting the alien creatures. And I'm going to show you just how strong these guys really are. I've actually never been able to defeat them, so... Yes, so we're right here in Kanea Valley. I cut the video, so we're getting closer. We're at Kanea Valley, and here's the alien creatures that you know of before. Now, if you keep continuing to attack these guys, as I told you before, they drop friendship shards, and the more you attack them, the more friendship shards they drop, but the stronger they get. And as long as you don't have Teotl attack them and stay back, you can continue to do this just for forever until they grow like... or until they glow like a bright red color. And when they glow a bright red color, they'll start, you know, attacking for lots more damage. And if you continue to attack them, even after they're you know, a bright red color, they'll start like having this little aura surrounding them, and they'll glow like bright orange. And you'll see that in a few seconds here. And they just can extremely decimate your party. I mean, like that guy right there, He's really orange right now. Now watch. I actually get killed right here. Okay, and then Teotl will automatically come and try to revive you, right? But you can see that the other guys are actually sucking the life energy out of Teotl while you're doing that. So if you continue to do that, you will gain a lot of friendship shards, but you only want to do it for a certain amount of time. See, now he's killing both of you, and that's pretty much it right there. Game over. So I just kind of wanted to show that. I just wanted to show that off real quick, just to show you how lethal those enemies truly are. They're I've actually never been able to defeat them, but I've gained a lot of friendship shards from them, so it's a pretty good way of gaining friendship shards. And that's pretty much it. We're pretty much done. Now we have to go through the right to the Dangwee Forest Tower, and I'm not going to cut the video again right here, to where right there. And you know, you remember this area actually from close to the beginning of the game. We actually knocked over a pillar, and we gained access to a white treasure chest, which had a costume piece in it. It was like our first costume piece, I believe. And you didn't actually have to enter the area, but it was right down here to the left is the Pillar Bridge area. Now we can finally complete this area. Now that we have all the powers, all the fruit abilities and stuff, we can finally complete this area. So that's pretty much it. This is it for this video, and I'm going to save right here. In the next video, we're going to focus on the Pell Bridge area, and also the next remaining of the playthrough is all going to be live commentary. So look forward to that. It'll probably be a lot more interesting than my post commentary. But anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.